NBC10 Breaking News.
That breaking news at 5 o'clock, a major break in the case of the boy in the box. More than 6 decades since an unidentified boy was found dead and abandoned in Philadelphia, police believe they finally have a name. Thank you for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Jim Rosenfield.
And I'm Tracy Davidson. The NBC10 investigators have been following this case of America's unknown child. Investigative reporter Claudia Vargas shows us how those working the case came to their conclusion. Claudia?
Right, Tracy. Well, we first broke the news about the developments in the boy in the box case more than a year ago. Now, sources tell us police have a name and they know who the boy is related to.
For decades, generations of detectives have tried to figure out who was the boy in the box.
The longest continuously investigated homicide in the history of the Philadelphia Police Department.
The case has also been investigated by the VDOC Society, a volunteer organization co-founded by Bill Fleischer. The society is made up of retired law enforcement and forensic professionals who examine cold cases.
A lot of people took up interest in this.
The boy, estimated to be about 6 years old, was found dead in a cardboard box. Police at the time said he had been beaten. His body was found in February of 1957 in a field off Very Road and Susquehanna Road in the city's Fox Chase neighborhood.
Fox Chase was very rural up there.
Now, the area is developed with homes, but a marker still serves as a reminder of the boy without a name.
He was one of these throwaway, forgotten children.
Until now, sources tell the NBC10 investigators that through DNA evidence, police have been able to identify the boy, even finding the child's birth certificate. Authorities are expected to announce that name at an upcoming news conference. We spoke with Philly homicide captain Jason Smith last year, just as detectives were on the verge of breaking the boy in the box case.
There have been rapid developments as it pertains to that investigation.
Smith says he can't discuss the new revelation ahead of the scheduled news conference, but he previously said that identifying the boy is just the beginning.
The investigation will start all over again, and then we'll start searching for a suspect.
Throughout the years, numerous leads and theories have emerged as to who the boy was and what happened to him.
We thought maybe he was Hungarian, came over in '56 when they had the Hungarian Revolution. We had all these theories, thought maybe he was a military.
There are some similarities to these pictures, enough similarity that I think is worthy of further investigation.
Most of those tips and theories have been debunked.
Just no match, no match.
The boy's body has been exhumed twice, and each time DNA has been extracted. According to sources, it's the most recent DNA sample that finally led investigators to the boy's identity. And those sources say the DNA traced the boy to a prominent family in Delaware County. The boy's headstone at Ivy Hill Cemetery reads, America's unknown child, but it could soon have the boy's name on it.
And police are planning a news conference for next week to release more information.
I also know that you found out that the investigation led detectives to other states, various states. Do we know what they found there?
Yeah, so that's the one thing about this investigation. It's really spanned decades, and police have been following every single lead that they've gotten. Yeah. And it's taking them to states like Tennessee, where a family there actually provided a DNA sample. Turned out it wasn't a match, but nevertheless, they've just gone everywhere. And little did we know that turns out, at least from what we're being told so far, that it's from a family here in our area.
DNA so key in this case, and we expect to know again who this family is next week, right?
Correct. There's a planned news conference, and we expect to know more details, including how they use the DNA to trace the family.
Claudia, thank you.
Fascinating.
It is.
Thanks.